right into the next one. Islam Makhachev versus Dan Hooker. Dan Hooker, man. If there is not a guy that is like the biggest fan favorite in the UFC, it has to be Dan Hooker, right?
It's got to be. He doesn't give a fuck.
And he'll fight you any day.
5 rounds.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna start with Dan Hooker. He lands 5 strikes per minute. He's only got a plus 0.3 striking differential, but he only fights top dogs. One takedown per fight at 35% accuracy, 80% takedown defense. He's coming off that really one-sided victory against Nasrat Haqparast. Just whooped his ass.
May I say one thing about that?
What?
I think he took that fight down to the ground thinking he might get clipped and knocked out, though. I think he was fighting a little bit scared.
Fighting a little bit scared. He tripled his strikes, though.
He did, but like, if you can tell he worked really hard to get those takedowns because he didn't he knew those left hands were coming.
Well,
he got clipped in a couple of them, and I don't think he liked it.
Well, he was on a 2-fight losing streak, so he might have really wanted to win. Maybe he was doing that. I didn't see that, but yeah, he was on a 2-fight losing streak for the first time in his entire career, that he lost 2 in a row, and it would almost is 3 in a row, considering that I do think he lost that fight to Paul Felder. It was a split decision victory for Dan Hooker, though. But then he went in to fight Dustin Poirier and Michael Chandler. So they just feed him dogs all day. He's taken on Islam Makhachev, who kind of has the opposite approach. He was really eased into the UFC. He fought low-level competition at the first. He fought veterans, and then he's kind of working his way up. They're really just, and his stats show it. He has a plus 1.75 striking differential at 58% accuracy, 70% takedown defense, 3.3 takedowns per fight at 65% accuracy, and 88% takedown defense. He's only been taken down 2 times in his entire UFC career. And this is the difference maker in the fight, is Islam Makhachev's ability to control his opponents on the ground. He was able to control Thiago Moises for 8 minutes, Drew Dober for 9 minutes and 30 seconds, Davi Ramos for 4 minutes and 40 seconds. That stuff adds up, and that's how he gets his victories. He goes to decision, decent amount. But he is skilled on the ground, and he can take you down, choke you out.
He's getting more and more finishes now.
Yeah, he's and I think the UFC did a good thing in slowly transitioning in him to the UFC and building up his confidence and building up like his resume. They did that for a reason. Dan Hooker's taking this fight, God bless him, on like a month notice.
That's not too bad.
A month? He just fought Nasrat Haqparast. He's coming back after a month. The guy's a fucking stud.
I know, but I'm saying it's not that bad. At least it's not like 4 days where it's like...
No, it's nothing too short. It's not a full camp, but it's not a week, Yeah. He knows who he's fighting. He's prepared for it. But overall, I can't go against Islam Makhachev, man. If it's a striker grappler fight, I know Dan Hooker is a sick striker. I just think Islam Makhachev's grappling is just other level.
And Islam Makhachev, on the other hand, has some pretty good stand-up himself. He can hold his own on the feet. I don't think that he's going to get into a brawl that Dan Hooker would want him to get into.
He shouldn't.
And I think this fight's going to be all about pace. It's going to be a pretty quick-paced fight, even though we might not see it watching the fight, but for them, that fight is going to be gruesome because the way both of them fight is grueling for every party involved. But they both enjoy it,
Oh, Dan Hooker
loves taking you to those dark, deep waters, Yeah. Dan Hooker loves taking, you punch me, I punch you, you punch me, I punch you, let's see who's left standing type deal. But at the end of the day, I'm going to take Islam Makhachev. I think that he gets a decision win in this fight. Dan Hooker, all the props to him. Give him extra money for even taking this fight and spending time away from his family. He's
Yeah.
stayed in America this entire time, I'm pretty sure, to train. So
Yeah, which is because New Zealand has these stringent laws about COVID and traveling and visas and all that
yeah.
stuff.
Izzy has also just confirmed that the move is definitely taking place.
Wow.
Um, they're not exactly sure on
Talking
location.
about city kickboxing.
City Kickboxing is moving to the United States, and I think it'll be soon.
Yeah, you heard it here first. I think they're moving to like Texas or Florida or something like that.
Colorado, maybe.
Colorado, possibly.
Northern California.
You never know. We're both agreeing on this one, though. We're both going to go with Islam Makhachev, with that grappling just being the difference maker in this one.